All right, I have double SAR, double parabolic SAR at the top, which is red and green. BBKOF, which is the Bollinger Bands, and then I have a 5, 9, 20, 50, 200, and 500 EMA up there. Hold on, I'm trying to get in profit here. At the bottom window down there, I'm using a bunch of moving averages, Stochastic and a 20 simple moving average as well. May even have an RSI down there, and you can see my settings. And I primarily work between the 1, the 5, and the 15. Looking at this 15, I know that Stochastic is going to cross up there and bring me all the way down eventually. So I felt comfortable putting in that trade. Now, looking at my Stochastic on the 1 minute chart, that's going to get ready to flip down and go down. And I'm looking at my parabolic SARs at the top, which started off together and they're headed down. But I got to be careful here because this could do a pullback, but it will eventually come down. It just depends on how much drawdown you have. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of this once I get in profit. Moves pretty quick. I'm on the 5 minute chart now. Look at my moving averages. Getting ready to cross over that Stochastic and head down. That's a good sign for me. And my hold on, let me get out of this real quick. Hold on. All right, coming back to it. Now I may just have to wait a little bit longer. Let me see. I'm gonna try to hop out of this because I don't feel like waiting that long. So while we at it, I'll talk a little bit more. My parabolic SAR. Look at my green and my red one. How they just crossed over that center Bollinger Band, the green one. Let's see if I can do a little drawing on here. This one, no, that's not it. Never used it before, so we'll see. Okay, don't know how to use it. Cool. Anyhow, we're back in profit almost. All right, look at my 15-minute chart. Stochastic. It's getting ready to head down. I'm fluctuating in and out of profit. I'm on my 1 minute chart. Look like it want to go up and do a pullback. Same thing with the 5 minute. So, but I'm also looking at that parabolic SAR and how it crossed over that center green line, which is my center Bollinger Band, which is telling me that my price is getting ready to come back and touch that eventually. Now, I'm not going to wait until that happens all the way. I'm just waiting until I get into profit a little bit. Sorry about my voice. I'm feeling a little under the weather. This is my 1 minute chart again. The Stochastic at the bottom is going to do its thing, but then it's going to flip back down. Yeah, profit. Don't be greedy. Let me go back to my 15. I feel pretty confident with that 15 that it'll drop a little bit more. That's what happens when you be greedy. That's why you should always take your profit, but I'm not concerned because it will come back around. Because why? If I gotta wait 15 minutes, I shall. I'm looking at my Stochastic at the bottom, which is telling me that it's going to flip back down a little bit. And this 1 minute chart was just a quick little pullback, but that's going to get ready to cross back down, put me back in profit. It's a waiting game now, so I'm going to pause this and come back. Now I am back. I'm back within the same minute that I just left. Look at my stochastic. It's getting ready to flip around. And I came back so I could show you the price that's getting ready to drop down. Okay. Pay attention to the stochastic at the bottom. That's going to flip back down. That's on the 15-minute chart. This is the 5-minute chart. Look at the price. The price action, the candlestick. All right. Now look at my stochastic at the bottom on the 1-minute chart. It's getting ready to drop down a little bit. So within any second, I shall be in profit. We had 1 minute later. Bam, just like that. You'll be in profit. Still within that 1 minute. It does this thing, up and down, up and down. You got to have the psychology for it. And don't let it psych you out. Okay. Again, go to the time frame that tells you the best story. And this is the best story for me, 15-minute chart. One that does not make me freak out. And I can handle the drawdown. So, risk management is a big deal. Don't get too big of a lot size. Know what you're doing with that. Or otherwise you will blow your account. If you look at that price up there, I've been in and out of profit. I got a little big head or whatnot. Should have took it, but I didn't. But it's okay. I may go up a little bit, but eventually it will drop back down. Now, what I can do is go ahead and throw on me a take profit level to get me where I want to be. 130.72 maybe. Let's see. This is what I've been doing. Usually, I throw my profit level on there. Close it out manually too sometimes, but yeah. But it will either hit my take profit or I'll close it out on my own. But I typically do both, and sometimes the take profit closes out before I can lift my finger up. So this is where I just wait, because I know I'll be in profit momentarily. I really want it to hit my take profit on its own, because I know that it can. Pay attention to the Bollinger Band and how it has tightened up the squeeze, meaning that it's about to give me a huge move, either up or down. And it may go up, as you can see, but eventually on that 15-minute chart, it will fall back down. It will, just a matter of time. But yeah, pay attention to the Bollinger Band, which is green. It's pretty tight. Eventually, this price is either going to go up or go down, and you'll watch the edges of that Bollinger Band open up like a wide lip. Okay, it's going to go up a little bit. That's what we call retrace. How do I know? I'm looking at that stochastic at the bottom, which is red and blue, pointing up. Excuse me. On the 5-minute chart, it looks like it may want to go up as well. But what I'm liking on this 5-minute chart is my parabolic SAR, the green one, which is touching my Bollinger Band center line. 15-minute, it's going to come down pretty good and pretty hard and fast. So right now it's just doing this retracement, pullback situation. Back to the 1-minute chart. You see how the stochastic at the bottom is getting ready to, it may go up a little bit, but it's going to hit a hard curve and head down. And then we'll look at that Bollinger Band at the top, because right now it's in a tight squeeze. We got a little consolidation going on. And that lip is going to open up, and then it's going to drop. So I may put this on a brief hold again, because I don't know how massive this pullback is going to be, but I know it's going to be one. But I'm looking at the fact that this is a wedge. All right. But I'm looking most importantly at my stochastic at the bottom on 3 different time frames, 1 minute, 5, and 15. All right. We should be in profit at this point, but I'm going to wait a little bit. It's going to be a hard drop. What I want you to pay attention now is the lip of that Bollinger Band and how it's going to open up wide. It's going to go separate ways. That top one and that bottom one is going to go separate ways, because that's getting ready to drop because of this 15. Okay. But I'm going to go ahead and take my profit. But for training purposes, it may be ready to go down and those lips open up. If not, just keep watching it. Look at that 15 minute. Yeah. So it looked like it want to consolidate for a little bit. Maybe I'll come back whenever it drops. But I'm looking for those Bollinger Band lips to open wide and go extremely opposite directions. As you can see, that stochastic at the bottom is going to head down. Same thing on the 15. 5 minute planning around. That's why I ain't really fooling with it. I ain't paying attention to the stochastic on the 5 minute chart. I'm actually paying attention to the parabolic SAR and how it has crossed over the center green line. When it does that, that's a great sign that the price will end up touching it. But with this type of strategy, you do have to work between the 1, the 5, and the 15. Okay? Be back.